Hello everyone, I am Catechus Gaming, and today we will be continuing Breath of Fire, our guided walkthrough. Last episode, we defeated an evil wizard to save Nina and obtained the remedy to cure the Wing Clan King. This episode, we'll explore the riverside towns of Tantar and Tuntar and see what we can do about their lack of water. Now sit back and grab some snacks as we dig in. Okay, as you can see here, we got Nina in our party because she needs to go stop the dark dragons with us, and we're in the western town of Tantar. There are a few things we can snag while we're here. So our honey-do list right now is going to start off with getting a saw and exploring Tantar and Tuntar. Now if we head all the way down to this bottom right shack with the odd color to it, we'll be greeted with the blacksmith just pounding away doing his job. Now, if we bring him the iron ore that I talked about getting during the second episode, when we were with Nina walking through the cave, he'll turn it into a saw, which is a key item we'll need to progress the story. So we're going to grab that. And then if you want, you can talk to people, but they don't really have that much to say. Yeah, there's a sporky. There's a spooky forest to the northwest. Who knows what's in there? Yeah, and this guy talks about how the Tuntar chief wants to give up their treasure. Well, that's not like him. So in here is the chief's hut, and we can talk to him to see what the problem is. The dark dragons will give the water back to us for our treasure. We don't want to give in, but the neighboring village is suffering too. Well, you're in a pickle. But if we head upstairs, we can ignore this bedside wolf and head to another loot cabinet for a WPTN, the stat buffing potion. If you plan on using it now, probably throw it on Nina, since she's our main spellcaster. So it seems like the dark dragons are behind this drought. Not good. Since we're done in Tantar, let's head over to Tuntar and see what they have to say. Drat, we got in a fight. Now over in Tuntar, it's almost an exact mirror of Tantar. It's kind of odd setup. Over here, they got their own item shop. Take a quick peek, see if there's anything interesting. Nope, nothing interesting for us to buy. However, if we pop into this inn, we can actually snag an item. Good old loot drawers. Free cure, always good, always welcome. Now in this chief hut, I don't know how to work the robot, and I don't want to get involved. Tantar should give up the ring to resolve the problem. A little suspicious, the other guy's so nice. But if we head upstairs, we got another loot cabinet. For an herb. Now there's not much to go off of at the moment on where we can go. We can just sneak out this little wall here. However, there was a wolf boy who mentioned a spooky forest. Alright, since we're done with these two towns, It's a little unclear where to go, but with that saw that we had made, we can backtrack just a little bit. Oh, hey, another new enemy. Oh my god, their name is Blurb. Now, if we backtrack just a little bit, we'll end up to this weirdly shaped forest. However, there's a big tree that blocks the road. Good thing we had that saw made. We can chop her down. And holy crap, go a little overboard with it. Apparently we cut down too many trees and broke our saw. But at least we got into our next area. The Forest of Despair. Now this is quite the maze, and it's got a bunch of hidden items and bony boys all over the floor. So first thing I'm gonna do is head to the left at the first fork and follow this path. Oh, we got ghosts. Oh, I did not mean to defend. Yeah, don't do that. The defense option is actually kind of useless. So now we're gonna have to heal after my little faux pas there. Okay, after following the left path at the first fork, you're going to want to take this little alcove for our first treasure chest. Where we get an herb, because of course we do. Now back to this main path, we're going to want to head all the way north. I guess the one thing I'm happy about, all these enemies so far are new in this area and no repeats. I was getting kind of old. Man, they're just so much faster than us. Hey, and we leveled up. I'll take stat bonuses any day. Anyway, all the way north is our next treasure chest. A tea drop. That'll cure a status ailment that the zombies can give us. Now what we're going to want to do is at this first fork, head right and follow this down. After we kill some more skeletons. They really don't like Ryu. Oh cool, they drop cold STNs. Which, looking at it, the STN part stands for stone. So it's a bolt stone, firestone, and cold stone creamery there. But anywho, we're going to want to follow this path south and southeast until we can't anymore. And in this little alcove is our next treasure spot. But they give good money and experience. Holy cow. Here we can pick up a life. Always appreciate life items. And another tea drop. Now to keep the confusion going in this maze, we're going to want to take this path to the east and then up. And pretty much follow this straight north to the next treasure chest. up to this fort, keep going north. And on the right-hand side is the last treasure of the forest, a wrist. Okay, so Ryu's been getting hurt again. So the wrist is a shield item for Nina, and it'll raise her defense just a smidge. Oh, and Nina leveled up. Lovely. Kira 2. That's a good spell. Now we got a bit of a walk ahead of us as we try to make it to that dungeon on the top right of the screen. So on the top right of the screen, that's the entrance to the next area of this dungeon. Hopefully you have quite a few herbs, like I have many of a stack. So at this first fork, you're going to want to go left and north, and then keep following this path north. Drat, he lived. Hopefully we have enough herbs to make it to the boss. So anywho, follow this path as it wraps around east. And voila, the next area. Now here in the forest dungeon is going to be quite tricky. It's full of traps. But first you're going to want to walk forward and take care of these two guards. Because they're pretty sharp guards. You're just not going to walk past them. But for once, we actually get to fight people as regular minions. Even though they're people for enemies, they're pretty easy. Just rang and E-key them until they die. Easy enough, though. Now, don't proceed any further. Something I want to point out is the archway where the guards were was empty. However, the archway in front of where I'm standing has bats hanging over it. If an archway has bats, do not cross under it. It is booby-trapped. And I will show you what I mean. If you walk under it, you fall through. Conveniently, there are some chests down here, but be careful, some of them are trapped. So we got a life from the first chest, longsword, a life, a T-drop. Nothing too shabby. We can check out the longsword. That raises Ryu from 53 to 61, which is a pretty good increase, but we want to keep the rang for now because of multiple enemies. Now, if you do fall down, there's always a staircase that'll bring you back up. So in general, you're always going to want to take the longer route. That's the correct path. Wow, I forgot these enemies were in this game. Okay, these warhogs are not that difficult. They just look very intimidating. One thing to note about the warhogs is they will occasionally drop meat, just like if you hunted a boar in the wild. So if you find a meat, good job. You got lucky. Dang it, Ryu's probably gonna kick it here. Oh, good, he went for Nina. Huzzah! There's gonna be a lot of healing in this episode. Okay, now we could go south, but however, that archway has a bat over it, so it's a trapped entrance. We do not want to take that one. So instead, we're gonna head north. Gonna follow this around to some more buddy guards. Hey guys! Ah, drat. All they want to do is fight. Dang it, I relied too much on Nina. Always have her use the E key. Okay, so once they're dealt with, we're going to want to wrap around to the south, and now we can pick up these chests. Get an herb, another tea drop. Oh, and another level up for Nina. Great. So here we also get an acorn, which will give us back some AP or magic points, and a life too, which is almost a full revive. With those chests done, we're done with this floor. So now we can go down these stairs. And if we follow these stairs down, we're in the room where if you end up in a trap on this floor, you would end up. However, be very careful of this chest here. It is trapped. Yeah, it triggered a fire, and we received 50 points of damage. Holy cow. But we got a wolf hat. So first off, let's heal Ryu back up. And do not equip the wolf hat. Okay, he can't, which is good. This is actually a cursed item, and I'll explain more on that later. But if we investigate the chest, we get an herb, another tea drop, and another herb. After crunching all those potato chip people, something I want to point out, on this floor, there are no bats. So, if you walk through this gateway here, you'll actually fall onto a trap floor. Just like before, take the longer route. Oh, there's lizards here too? Oh good, the lizards also drop cold stones. Making me really want ice cream right now. As we wrap around, we can pick up this chest for another herb. Now, if we continue to the left here, don't go through that gateway. It's another trap. So you're going to want to come down and grab this chest for another herb. Then we can head north. First, I should probably heal. Get Ryu back up there, because now there's a group of 3 guards guarding what looks like Tuntar's chief. Something's fishy here. So, you came to rescue the chief, eh? Don't make me laugh. Luckily, it's only 1 bowman and 2 spearmen, because the spearmen are kind of weak. Well, I should say Lancer, not Spearman. Spearman is actually a different enemy altogether. We'll face them later. Oh, I love counters. So yeah, if Ryu counters with his ring, he still hits everyone. Fantastic. And he levels up to 12. Such a champ. Thanks for saving me. Let's take their weapons before we leave. No. Oh, either way, no matter what you do, you're stuck having to follow him at this point. Step in here while I open the secret passage. Go figure, it's a trap. This was all a little too easy. Ha! They fell for it. That was easy. Pog will have a nice snack. So enter our next boss, Pog. Too bad we weren't able to switch the rang for the longsword, but we'll survive. Now Pog, having 2 heads, sometimes will get 2 attacks a turn, which is a little frustrating, but he shouldn't be that difficult at this point. So like usual, Ryu attack, Nina E-key, heal when necessary. So from that, he can do about 15 damage to Ryu, about 12 damage to Nina. So always have double that in case he gets a twofer. And already, he's already half gone, so this isn't bad at all. We're just going to take a quick heal turn. We're going to have Nina use some magic. She's going to use Kira. So healing magic will always go first, unlike items which have to wait for your turn. So if in a dire pinch, just have Nina cast a spell. Oh, good, a critical. And here, we're already on second wind. And just like before, he'll have a slightly bigger second wind, but just keep attacking and E-keying. One thing you're going to want to do, though, is make sure you're healed up. You don't want to be too injured at the end of this fight, because it's just going to steamroll into another fight. So I'm going to take a quick healing round. And hopefully we finish him off this turn. Oh yeah. Critical for the win. Pog, what happened? You're not getting away with this, warrior. An arrow? We mean business. Who's this good boy? I came in from the back and rescued the chief. Good thing you kept him busy. Oh, you want to fight, eh? Let's go, you and me. Turns out he was just a general in disguise. And it turns out Bo's gonna join us for this fight. More the merrier, I say. First thing we're gonna want to do, Ryu, just attack. Nina, E-key. That's pretty standard. Bo comes with offensive spells. So he's got Flare, Spark, and Cold. They're low-leveled spells for Fire, Lightning, and Cold. Then he's got mid-tier levels, Fry, Flame, and Frost. Which, again, in this instance is, I don't know why they don't stack. It's kind of irritating, but in this order, it's Electricity, Fire, and Cold. We're going to use the Fry, which is the same as a Bolt Stone item. So now we don't have to worry about carrying Bolt Stones. Although he can only use 2 before his magic is spent. That did 80 damage. Holy cow. And since the general's so low on health, we're not going to do that, or it's going to be a waste. Because the overflow damage does not carry over to the second wind. So yeah, now he's mad. So we're going to have Ryu switch to the E key, so Nina can cast a heal on herself. And then Bo's going to let loose another Fry. Easy peasy. Oh good, Nina leveled up. Hooray. Oh, Bo's only a level 9. Oh no, he's so squishy. You've won the battle, but not the war. The river is still dry. Dang it, he lived. They were searching for the ring. Let's find a way to remove the rock. So the ring is the treasure that they want from the Wolf Boy chief. So that's the end goal for the Dark Dragons. Zog is also my enemy. Let me help you fight him. There we go. Bo joins the team permanently. However, we didn't get warped out. We still gotta walk out of this dungeon. Hooray. Now let's look at Bo's gear here. So he's not that bad with weapons and armor. However, he can't hold a shield because his weapon's two-handed. So yeah, if we can't give him the bandage, he can't even wear a bandage. But one thing to note, the wolf hat is for him. And if he puts it on, his defense goes up, and it looks amazing. 9 defense. Sounds great on paper. But one thing to note, it's a cursed item, and if Bo wears it, he will receive double damage. So just don't bother with it. It's not worth it. Let's see if there's anything back here. A lot of dead bodies. Holy cow. They just keep being dead. Oh, and that must have been the back entrance. You should probably grind some levels here. Ideally, you want to be around level 17 once you leave here, which we are far from, being level 12 to 9. So I'm probably just going to take the long way out. Maybe get some meat, so I'm kind of hungry. Otherwise, if you want a quick exit, just fall into the traps, because, hey, we got a meat. If you want a quick exit from the dungeon, you can just fall into the traps. And then take the stairs up, and that'll take you closer to the exit. But since I want experience, I'm gonna take the long way out. Oh, one thing for Bo I should probably do. He's currently in the front row. I want him in the back, because he can't have a shield, so his defense will always be less than everyone else. Oh, 2 piggies. They give pretty good experience, too. Okay, so this enemy is called a midget. I didn't make that up. And he hits like a frickin' truck. So try to take him down as fast as you can. Like, they may take off half your health. Hey, another cold stone. Lovely. Okay, now we're back out in the evil forest. To get from here out to the world map, first you're going to want to go left. Like I said, we're going to want to go left and then down south. Then we're going to want to take the first left. We're going to want to take the first left we can, and then follow this all the way to the bottom. Then continue to the right, get out of the trees there. Then at this first fork, we're going to want to go right and follow it south to get out of the woods. Now that we're in the world map, there's something you should know about Bo. First, I'm going to hotkey to the right the change. This way, whenever I push the right button, it's going to come up to this menu to change the order of characters. So if Bo's in the lead, he can actually shoot his arrow at those woodland critters that run around. And if we're lucky, we can hunt one of them. Because the boars will drop meat, the deer will drop antlers, white deer will drop white antlers, the birds will drop W meat, I believe, which the W items will restore AP, and the regular items will restore health. But first things first, the only weapon shop is located in Tantar on the left. Oh, and Bo leveled up to 10. Fantastic. By the way, Bo will not learn any more spells. He's done. He's just really good in the beginning, and then later on, he's not going to be used. Anywho, over here in Tantar, we're going to try to gear Bo up a little bit. Let's check out the short bow. Oh yes, we're going to definitely swap him up to the short bow. Let's check out the bandana since it's pretty cheap. You know, I think I'm going to give Nina the bandana. Give her a little bump in armor. If I click the right button. And then there's the suede armor. We're going to give that to Bo. Because he really needs the defense. And the visor, we're going to give him a visor as well. Since we're not going to use the wolf hat. Now for selling, we can get rid of the bronze sword. And we can get rid of the bandage. And I'm going to keep the other items. Take a quick rest stop at the inn. Now that we're all healed up and Bo's equipped, we're gonna pop into the Dragon Shrine for a save. And with that, the chief is saved, our new buddy Bo is in our team, and this looks like a good time to stop. This has been part 5 of our Breath of Fire guided walkthrough. Stay tuned for the next episode as we find the secrets of Agua. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe as it'll help the channel grow. Thanks.